Good morning, everyone. Today I'll be presenting my IoT protocols case study. My name is Mohamed Rias. Let's moving on to content. I'll be going through the IoT protocol model and the protocols and an application of the IoT protocols and a real life attack on one of those protocols and modeling an attack using threat modeling approach. The IoT protocol model I'll be using is the one you see on my presentation slide. The first protocol I'll be going through is Bluetooth. Bluetooth is a key protocol in IoT, enabling short range, low power communication. It's widely used in wearables like fitness trackers, smart home devices, and healthcare devices, applications such as glucose monitors. Bluetooth is especially critical for IoT due to its low power consumption and ensuring long battery life for devices. With features like secure pairing and scalability through Bluetooth mesh, it supports diverse applications. However, it's not without risk, and vulnerabilities in pairing or encryption can expose devices to attacks. So regular updates and strong security configuration are essential and is widely used and is limited to range of typically between 10 to 100 meters. So it is not suitable for long range transmission. The next protocol I'll be going through is MQTT or Message Queuing Telemetry Transport. It's a lightweight messaging protocol ideal for IoT environments with low bandwidth constrained devices. It uses a publish subscribe model where devices send data to a broker which distributes it to subscribed devices. This makes it highly efficient for applications like industrial IoT, connected healthcare, and smart agriculture. One key advantage of MQTT is its ability to ensure reliable message delivery, even in unstable networks. However, security is critical. Encryption and authentication mechanism must be implemented to prevent data breaches or unauthorized access. Moving on, I'll be going to CoAP. Constraint Application Protocol is designed especially for low power, resource constrained IoT devices. It operates over UTP and uses a lightweight request response model similar to HTTP, making it suitable for applications like smart meters, sensor networks, and environmental monitoring. CoAP supports asynchronous communication is optimized for minimal overhead, ensuring efficient operation in IoT ecosystem. However, its reliance on UDP makes security a concern. So features like DTLS, that Datagram Transport Layer Security, are essential to safeguard data and prevent attacks. And it's based on HTTP but optimized for low power and bandwidth scenarios. Next one I'll be going through is cellular. Cellular networks provides long-range, reliable connectivity for IoT devices, leveraging technologies like 4G LTE or 5G. They're ideal for applications requiring a wide area coverage, such as smart cities, connected vehicles, and remote monitoring. The main advantage of cellular is its scalability and ability to support mobility, making it perfect for devices in transit. However, cellular IoT can be expensive and power intensive. Security is also critical as these networks may be targeted for data interception or unauthorized access necessitating encryption and authentication protocols. Next one is Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is a widely used protocol in IoT, offering high-speed, stable connectivity for devices within local areas. It's commonly found in smart homes, offices, and industrial environments, powering devices like smart TVs, cameras, and appliances. Wi-Fi's advantage includes broad availability, high data rates, and easy integration with existing networks. However, it has limitation in power consumption, making it less suitable for battery-powered devices. Security is also a priority. Using strong encryption like WPA3 can prevent attacks such as eavesdropping or unauthorized access. These are the IoT protocol application of the protocols. Bluetooth, for example, Bluetooth is used in fitness trackers, smartwatches, or in smart home connecting smart lights, speakers, and home automation system. MQTT is used in mostly in the industrial area. CoAP is used for device to device communication for lighting. Now, cellular is used for real time GPS tracking and telemetry data for vehicles. Wi Fi is used in connecting cameras, a laptop, or phone. Crack. I'll be talking about crack, key reinstallation attack exploited that was discovered in 2017. Crack. So, what is crack? Crack is a reinstallation attack is a vulnerability discovered in the WPA2 protocol, which secures most Wi-Fi networks. It exploits a flaw in four-way handshake process used to establish a secure connection between devices. Attackers can manipulate this process to reinstall encryption keys, allowing them to decrypt data and intercept sensitive information or even inject malicious packets. So how does it work? So it targets the four-way handshake. Crack exploits the WPA2 four-way handshake, which establishes encryption keys between Wi-Fi client and an access point. Intercept replay messages. The attacker intercepts and replay a specific handshake message, tricking the client into reinstalling an already used encryption key. Reinstalling the key resets parameters like the packet number, allowing the attacker to decrypt or manipulate data. With the key reinstalled, the attacker then decrypted sensitive information such as password, messages, or credit card numbers. They also manipulate traffic. The attackers can also inject malicious data or redirect users to a fake website, enabling further attacks like phishing or malware disruption. So, a crack attack has a data theft, a man in the middle attack, and network disruption. So, they steal your private information like password and credit card numbers. They also inject malicious codes or serve fake websites to steal credential or data. They also disrupt network connection, causing interruption or other connectivity issues. This is the strike modeling, the strike threat type. By identifying these potential threats, we can design robust countermeasures such as strong encryption, regular firmware updates, secure authentication protocol, and logging mechanism to minimize vulnerabilities in IoT system. Spoofing, tampering, repudiation, information disclosure, and denial of service, elevation of privilege. For example, in spoofing, the attacker impersonates the Wi-Fi network or IoT device. So they to steal your information. So to mitigate this, if you use a outdated device, a device such as a Wi-Fi router with a WPA2 system, it's gonna leak out your passwords, your messages, your credit card details. To mitigate this, you can update your WPA2 Wi-Fi router to a WPA3. Also, they like to manipulate the encryption keys during WPA2's four-way handshake to enforce reinstallation of keys. You can use secure key mechanism, exchange mechanism to mitigate. They also gain unauthorized access to Wi-Fi network and intercepts or manipulate data. By regularly updating your devices and patching, it helps to mitigate those unauthorized access to your Wi-Fi network. These are potential threat scenarios. Many IoT devices, particularly older models, or those that don't receive regular updates, are vulnerable to attack. This is due to outdated firmware that still relies on insecure version of WPA2 for Wi-Fi security. Potential threat scenarios: an IoT device such as a smart thermostat or security camera that hasn't been updated in years may be running an old version of WPA2. So, what happened then? It can transmit your passwords and personal information between the device and the Wi-Fi router. The why outdated firmware is a problem. So, lack of patches. Manufacturer may no longer release patches for older devices, leaving them exposed to known vulnerabilities like crack or insecure communication. Without regular updates, these devices continue to use insecure encryption methods, which can be exploited by attackers to eavesdrop on communication or hijack the device. So by regularly updating your firmware, ensure IoT device receive updates and or upgrading to a newer Wi-Fi security protocols like WPA3 that are designed to protect against crack and similar attack. For example, you can use when you're connected to a Wi-Fi public Wi-Fi network, you can use a VPN that can add an extra layer of security even for devices with outdated firmware. The next one, when you connect to a public Wi-Fi network, such as coffee shop or airports, the communication between your device and the router may not be fully encrypted. So by having VPN, like I said just now, it helps you add a layer of attack if you're not able to update your current device. So what do we do? We can prevent this by taking these preventive measures. Check for updates. Ensure your Wi-Fi router and network adapters have the latest firmware and drivers. Use WPA3. Make sure your router supports WPA3. Enable it for enhanced security. Be wary of public Wi-Fi. As mentioned earlier, avoid using public Wi-Fi for sensitive activities. If you must use it, be cautious and limit the amount of sensitive information you transmit. Also, keeping software updated regularly helps your operating system and all installed application to ensure they have the latest security patches. Also, using strong passwords helps avoid public Wi-Fi as if possible, or use a VPN to encrypt your internet traffic, making it more difficult for attackers to intercept. Thank you.